Der Mond ist aufgegangen, die Gulden stehen ein Profit, umgeben ins Flach. Der Bräuch nicht schwarz, nicht speinig, aus den Wiesen steiget der weiße Nebelwuttermann. Hello everyone, I'm Anjana Rajagopalan. I'm a musician from Chennai. I have 3 years of vocal music training experience. I'm also a composer and a performer. So I have finished my LTCL from Trinity College of London under the tutelage of Mr. Augustine Paul. Apart from that, I also learned Carnatic music, and having this unique skill set of being able to sing Carnatic music and Western classical music has given me a lot of opportunities to perform with great musicians like Guru Karipudi Mani, Pandit Devashish Bhattacharya, Mr. Sai Shravanam, Mrs. Sudha Raghunathan. Learning and teaching Western classical and rock and pop music has been very rewarding to me. It's like learning a new language when compared to Indian classical music. So you use a completely different skill set for that. There's a completely different voice technique that you use for both these styles. So you develop a very strong head voice and a good mixed voice range when you learn Western music. It's wonderful to see how well you can apply these things in other genres as well. For example, light music. A lot of people from the light music industry, they would love to learn Western music because it helps them sing, higher notes and with a deeper tone and a richer texture. Vowels are an important aspect of every musical language. So how we practice vowels in Western classical music are by the sounds A, A, E, O and U. So we have various exercises to practice these vowels. One of them I'm going to show you right now. It goes like this. These vowels keep repeating in the song, so it is good to do this exercise so that you can tone your voice to sing these vowels properly. One such exercise goes like this. I'm starting on the scale C major. We will keep increasing by a semitone as we keep singing the same exercise. I will demonstrate as to how it is done. So you can keep going as high as you want. You can start as low as you want. So we keep, stretching the student's range up higher and down lower so that the student can increase his or her voice range accordingly. So one question that I'm always asked by parents of, my students are that, is learning Western music going to be confusing for my child when she learns, Carnatic music also on the side? So I'm going to say no to that because it's a personal take and it's also a personal experience from my side. Western classical music is a completely different genre. You utilize a completely different voice technique for it as compared to Indian classical music. The sounds are very different. The usage of the notes, the way you approach each note is very different, from the other style. So there's no question of being confused. At the beginning, probably the student would be used to singing it in a more Indian classical way. If they had learnt Indian classical before, probably they would end up singing a Western song, with those techniques. So it's just like learning a new style, learning a new language or learning a new sport where you use something new in the new things that you learn. So to get to use those things, it's going to take some time. And I feel that if the students keep at it, they can definitely do it because I was able to achieve it and I'm still striving it, getting better at it, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job at that. So I can assure you that it's a wonderful thing to learn different styles of music. Don't let that be a hurdle, to get to learn different styles of music. If I could fly, I'd be coming right back home to you. I think I might give up everything, just ask me to. Pay attention, I hope that you listen, 'cause I let my guard down. Right now I'm completely defenseless. For your eyes only, I show you my heart. For when you're lonely, forget who you are. I'm missing half of me when we're apart. Now you know me. For your eyes only, for your eyes only. Rock and pop music is a little less rigid when compared to Western classical music, in the sense that each singer becomes unique. Each singer can use their own voice techniques to shine, their uniqueness in this genre. So it has a lot of belting from the chest. It has a lot of usage of head voice. So depending on the context and depending on the type of song that you sing, you use a different technique. And depending on how the artist interprets it, they use a different voice technique to emote the emotion of the piece. So it's wonderful to see how different these two genres are, and it will be very interesting for the students to learn two different styles from the same teacher. So once again, I'm Anjana Rajagopalan. I'm going to be teaching at the Pavo School of Music. If you're interested in learning Western classical music or rock and pop music, please do come to Pavo School Music in Thiruvanmiyur. It's a wonderful school, and I hope I have a great experience teaching you, and I hope you have a great experience learning from me. Thank you so much. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare